Hi everyone, my name is Santiago and I'll be your host today for the HackFiesta Miami edition February 2026. So I'm going to do a brief intro about what is a hackathon and then I'll explain the the information directly about this hackathon itself. So a hackathon is designed to give students an opportunity to build a meaningful project while learning, collaborating and growing together. Now, whether you're new to a hackathon or have participated in many hackathons before, this experience is about creativity, experimentation, and learning by doing, not specifically perfection. In this specific hackathon, we're going to focus on design and building smart hardware solutions, which I'm going to talk about more in the following pages. Now, let's start with rules. I think that's the most important part here to know about. The team size, teams can have up to 4 members. It can be either individual, one, two, three, but no more than 4 members. All projects must be started and completing during the hackathon, and submissions must follow the provided themes and requirements. Also, we want to ensure that this is a respectful environment, so participants must maintain a respectful and inclusive environment. The work you submit has to be original, plagiarism, or pre existing projects are not allowed. And finally, by submitting a project, you agree to the hackathon's terms and conditions. Now, if any of these rules are violated or seen to be violated during the hackathon or in project submission, the project will not count towards the judging system. The agenda today, February 6th, is the start of the hackathon. Once this meeting is over, you're gonna be able to start creating your ideation and planning for the event and for the project guys are gonna build. February 14th, so in 7 days, you're gonna be doing the idea pitching and finalization and submitting the project itself. If you can access the agenda through this link that I have written down below or through a QR code that I'm gonna give you guys at the end of the presentation. Now, for this hackathon in particular, we're gonna go over mechanical, electrical, and hardware innovation. This is not just about what we build, so don't think about you don't have guys to build a computer or something super technical or complicated. It's just how your solutions will interact with the real world and improve everyday life through practical, efficient, and responsible learning. We have included some recommended sources for the people that have not participated in hackathons before, or some people might not have much idea what to do about this project. We have included IEE, Advancing Technology for Humanity at IEE.org, or an MIT OpenCourseware, where you can learn about mechanical and electrical engineering sources. These resources are meant to guide your thinking or give you an overview or about a project that you can build. Use them as a resource, but not as a guidebook. And definitely don't copy paste your solutions from these recommended resources. The judging criteria and recognitions. Judging criteria is going to be based on these 6 important things, which are technical difficulty, functionality, innovation and creativity, design and user experience, impact and usefulness, presentation and demo. Judges will review this project holistically. This means that not one judging criteria will be above the others, and all are gonna be valued and judged at the same scale, at the same level. They're gonna focus on effort, learning, execution, and creativity. Finally, recognitions. The prizes and the winners are gonna be divided into 4 categories: best overall project, most commercially viable, people's choice, and best underclassmen. Now, the submission is going to be through the DevPost portal. Each submission must include a project name and team members, GitHub repository link, demo video or live project link, and a brief project description and purpose. Later incomplete submissions may not be eligible for judging, so please be sure to be checking the agenda constantly, since it might be getting updated or there might be some changes within the agenda. Here, the link below. The agenda is going to be found in the QR code at the end. But here in the link below, I have provided you the dev post, which is where you're going to be submitting the project. I want to also highlight some past events that we've had. One of the biggest events that we've had is called the 305 Hackathon. We hosted this event from September 19th to 21. It was a 3-day hybrid event. You can see here all of the sponsors and partners that we had. It was a really big event. And for future events, we are having an event on March 305 Hackathon Edition March. Session A is going to be March 13th through 2026. So also 7 days. This one's going to be the online session. We also have the session B March 20th, 2026, which is going to be the in-person version of the event. If you want to know more information about these events, please make sure to check our social media, our Discord, or our main page, which we're going to be refreshing and updating constantly. This is the main page that I'm talking to you about, guys, where you most of you have already registered. If not, you can register here in the register button. And this page, you're going to be able to see the website, agenda, perks and swag, photo album, mentor schedule, and prizes. Please, as I said before, make sure to check this constantly, since it might be altered or some things might be changed throughout the course of the program, just for us to be able to give you the most precise and up-to-date information about the event. This is the QR code that I was talking about. You are free to scan the QR code or access the hackuniversity.verso app directly through your phones, computers, or any electronic device that you're using. And I'm going to guide you really quick about how you're going to be able to access this platform. Now, I'm going to take you to hackuniversity.verso app. This is going to be the home page. We're going to be seeing a brief overview of who we are and what we're doing, our mission, and then when we go to hackathons, which is what the main events for this 7 days, you're going to be able to see all of the hackathons that we've done. And then specifically the hackathon that we're doing, this event is HackFiesta Miami 2026 edition, February 2026, session A. It's at the top, so it's like pretty easy to get to. And here you can find the updated agenda through GitHub. We're going to see all of the information, all of the requirements, and all of the events, for example, the workshops that we're going to have. So if there's any questions, just reach out through us. There's also the chat, or feel free to speak up if you have any questions. And if not, thank you so much for being part of this event, for coming to this opening ceremony, and being part of the HackFiesta Miami 2026 February edition. We are really excited to see what you build, and we hope this experience inspires you to keep creating, learning, and collaborating. Good luck, and most importantly, have fun.